Today's video, we're going to be checking out the Outlaw II sling pack. What's up, my friends? Welcome to an all-new video. I'm U.S. Army veteran Christopher Chaos, and if you're not familiar with my channel, well, I like to educate you about things Army related, but in this video, we're going to be reviewing something, and that is the Outlaw II by 3V Gear. Now, before we dive into the review of this bad boy, if you like Army related content, you want to learn more about the Army, maybe even some tactical related gear to see some reviews on, well, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, click on that bell to get alerts as soon as the new video goes live, to include the live streams. So let's talk about this bag. They did not pay me to review this, but they did send me one, asked if I would review it, and I said sure, why not? I like tactical gear, maybe you do too. So this is like a one shoulder kind of style strap, you know, type of backpack. I don't know, there's a sling bag, I think is what officially they kind of call them. So it's got a sling on it, it's got some nice padding here on the back, and you just throw it over, boom, you're ready to rock. They also have this clip right here, so you can easily download it that way or put it back on by clipping it back in. So a couple different ways you can put it on and take it off. Also on the strap, it's got some of the MOLLE system, which is also on other parts of the bag that you'll see as well, but it's got the MOLLE system, so if you want to attach something to the strap here, you can. It's got a little kind of carabiner right here, so you can attach something onto that guy as well. And of course, it is adjustable. Now, if you want a little bit more support, there is like an additional strap over here that clips in, and you can actually tuck that away if you don't want to use it, but you can add that and adds a little bit extra kind of stability to the bag. Now on the back, you got some good padding back here. It's got their 3V logo back there, and it's also got their, what the 3Vs actually stand for, which is Veni, Vidi, Vici. This bag is the coyote color. It comes in several different colors though. Now the really nice thing about this sling style bag is that you can just simply sling it around to the front and easily get access to everything that's right there. You have multiple pockets to store stuff inside of, and with it being kind of like mounted to the front like this, it's pretty easy to get to all that stuff. Like I said, you got the MOLLE system all throughout it, so you can attach additional pockets, and I think even they sell additional ones as well on their website. Two handles, one on the side carry like a briefcase, and one at the very top. Now you've also got this guy here that you can like attach like your jacket or something like that to it, but it also removes, there's some clips at the very top that you could just simply undo the clips and pull it off if you didn't want to use this to stow your jacket or stow something else and kind of tie it down with. So let's open that up and get that kind of out of the way for now. So you got a couple different pockets. You got kind of this little theft deterrent kind of button right here to make it to where it's not so easy for someone to just come up behind you and just unzip it. They have to undo this button additionally. So you just pop that open and you can get to that pocket right there. Nice good pocket, maybe to stick your wallet, maybe some keys, whatever. Good little area for that. And also on this little button here, it's also got additional MOLLE stuff there. So you can attach all sorts of MOLLE stuff to that pocket. But this guy opens up, so you open it up like this, and you got a lot of room in there. Stuff for, you know, maybe a Christopher Chaos notebook. You got pens and pencil, little pockets right here that you can easily add stuff to. A little pouch back here, maybe throw a protractor or whatever you want to kind of throw in that little area, but a lot of room for other little pocket stuff to add all your junk. There's even like a little kind of key holder, kind of little clip, so you can clip something on there, maybe keys or some other kind of item that you want to kind of just dummy proof, I guess. You have a smaller pouch right here, which I love these style pouches for being able to put other miscellaneous items inside there. You also got kind of like a MOLLE kind of strap system inside of here, but I love using this for like throwing some baby wipes inside of to have those on the go, because you always need those, especially in the field or whatever you need to kind of do out and about. Now by default, the bag is going to come with two patches. You have the United States flag, and then you also have this 3V logo patch that also comes along with it, but it is very easy to just customize and maybe add some name tapes or some other patches that you want to add to this area if you wish. So you can add stuff to it, but it also has the MOLLE system as well, so if you don't want to use that and you want to use this for its MOLLE system, you can do that. And then of course you have the main pouch, which has a lot of room inside of it. I was able to put 2 MREs inside there, including my Surface Pro. You can probably put something even bigger than a Surface Pro. I just have a little bit of wiggle room in there, even with just the Surface Pro inside there. But inside of here, you have this main compartment right here. You have a little bit of padding to keep it a little bit safe, and then you have some mesh pockets right here. You got a zipper to keep that secure. Then behind that, there's an additional little stowage area, and then a little clip to kind of clip some stuff in. So a lot of room for stowage here on the inside. Now with this bag, you have a couple of hydration options. So take it off here. We got obviously the obvious one here for putting like a water bottle. I have, of course, my energy drink inside of here. It's got a really nice tight elastic band to keep it really secure, to keep it from falling out though as well. But this also is capable of holding the hydration bladder as well. Here on the side, this opens up, and you have a compartment back here to put your hydration bladder. It's even got a little bit of Velcro in there, so if you wanted to Velcro it to it, or you had some other items you wanted to Velcro to the inside, you could. Now, I don't know if this top part right here is where the tube is supposed to come out. That tube is really tiny. There is no getting a hydration tube through there. But if that's not what that's for, well, you could easily just go and kind of zip it up part way, have the tube come out of the side here, and be able to use it that way, and have the tube coming up and easily be able to access probably that hydration bladder from the inside. So a little bit of clarification. In the video I said that the tube is really small. I meant that the opening that the tube has to go through is really small. So this tube, you know, is your typical, maybe average kind of tube that you would use to go through that hole, and that hole is very small. And I'll kind of show you a little bit of a demonstration, but it'd be really difficult to get this tube through that hole they provide at the very top. So the hole is right here. It's actually really hard for me to kind of demonstrate actually how big it is, but it's really small. It'd be very difficult to get that tube from the inside to come and pop out through this part. It would be really, really tight. There's no way I'm getting that through there. I could probably feed this end through the inside of it and then into the bag and then fill the bag that way, but it'd still be a really snug, tight fit. So it'd be very difficult to get either side of this tubing probably through here, at least in this bag. I don't know if mine is just happens to be smaller than the normal ones, or if this is how all of them are. So it'd probably work just better just to kind of run the tube out the side of the zipper here and run it up through here to be able to utilize. Now you probably want to know, is this something I can wear in an Army uniform? And maybe. Now when you look at the Army regulation AR 670-1 that covers like the wear and appearance of the uniform, but also covers backpacks as far as what you're allowed to carry or purses or whatever, it says that the bag has to be black or match the camouflage pattern. So you could easily get the black version of this because it does come in black, but you can kind of read into that. You know, I guess it depends on how strict someone wants to get. You know, match the camouflage pattern. Does that mean it has to be the exact same camouflage pattern, or can it just match simply kind of like how your boots are kind of like a tan color, or your undershirt is kind of like a tan color and matches your camouflage uniform? So does it have to be the same kind of camouflage pattern, or does it just match? So that part is a little bit iffy. The other part would be that it can't display any commercial logos. So like the default, you know, 3V patch that comes with it, that's on here, you wouldn't be able to, you know, rock that thing on there. There is a small 3V logo right here. So if someone really wanted to get that picky, then it does show a commercial logo on it. And then the other thing is that on the regulation, it says you can't have a strap that goes diagonally across the uniform and onto the hip. Now this normally doesn't go across the hip. Maybe if you were wearing like this, I think they're more talking about like a purse or something, but I don't know. So possibly that'd still be okay because it's not on the hip, it's on the back. So whether or not you can wear this in the uniform, you know, it's a pretty cool bag. There may be some NCOs that might get pretty picky about, you know, kind of the regulations and certain things about it, but you might be able to get away with it. You just check with the leadership probably. But otherwise, this would be a great bag even for civilians, for military individuals, you know, not on duty, not in uniform, to, you know, take this out and about, put all their stuff inside of, you know, when they're out having an adventure or whatever the case might be. So this bag retails for $45.95 as of making this video, and I'll leave a link down to their website down below if you're interested in this bag to definitely check it out. I think it's a pretty cool bag. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video. If you like the bag, check out the link down in the description. Like I said, check out other links as well. Give a like to the video. To continue your viewing experience, I'll leave a link down in the kind of comment section of another video that I did a kind of review on of some tactical themed kind of mystery boxes. You want to check that out, check that out. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Christopher Chaos, and I'll see you next time. See ya.